Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about the Hermès Picotin, and I have it in the 18 size, which is the PM. I've had this bag for a couple of months now, so I think that I can finally make like a proper review, my overall thoughts on the bag, and a little bit informative. You guys know that we just love sitting down and talking about bags, so go grab your snack, grab your drink, and let's get into this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lou and I make videos about handbags, shoes, and traveling, but mainly handbags. If you like bags, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay, so explain a little bit how I got the bag. I got this bag last year and I got it from Luxury Promise, and they have this amazing website. My Picotin is in the size 18 in the color Nata, Clemence leather with palladium hardware. I can definitely tell you that this is an amazing entry bag if you're gonna start into Hermès. I know that starting into a new brand sometimes is a little bit scary, so I would say personally that I think that the Picotin is the best bag to buy first. And I really like it, and I think that it's quite easy to obtain. Like, it's not that hard if you go for the classic colors. This is something that I actually never saw in stores, so I'm happy that I was able to get it in this color because it's so unique and so beautiful. Of course, there's other perfect entry bags from the brand, such as the Evelyn or the Garden Party. I just don't love the Evelyn that much. It's just not my personal style, but there's plenty of YouTubers that really love the Evelyn, and I understand why they like it. So I would highly encourage everyone, if you like that style of bag, go and check any other YouTuber that also likes Hermès bags. They probably have an in-depth review for the Evelyn. The other bag that I can recommend you from Hermès that could be an entry bag, it's a little bit harder to get, but it's the Kelly to go, and it's like a wallet and chain. I really love that bag, and I definitely think that it's very underrated. You don't see it enough, so I think that the Picotin and the Cali to go, besides of course the Quota bags, are amazing. Now a little bit more into the story of this bag. You know that Hermès is an equestrian brand, and they try to do things that assimilate that equestrian heritage that they have. So it was actually inspired in the horse feeding bags, the ones that they have on their mouth. I'm gonna put a picture. It's so horses can feed while they're walking, and this bag was introduced by the brand in 2002. Overall, the design consists on a bucket bag with flexible thick handles, a leather buckle strap that it has a lock on the end. It used to not have the lock, it was just like this section without the lock, but I think that the lock is a very great addition because it allows you to open the bag and it just doesn't go all the way. So I can imagine that without it, it would just get completely loosened up, and it also gives some weight to this, so it gives a little bit more of a slouchy look. So yeah, the lock is mainly decorative and doesn't serve any type of purpose, and I never take it off. It has 4 bottom feet that I love that it has feet, because bags that have feet just give me a little bit more of confidence that I can place them down anywhere and the leather is not gonna get damaged. It's a very simple bag, and for me that's a big pro because it's very subtle. Almost no one really knows that this is an Hermès bag. People ask me all the time what's the brand, and because it doesn't really have logos, like the only logo that it has is on the inside of the bag, that I'm gonna put some b-roll of that, but you cannot even see it because I have an organizer inside. My Picotin is in Clemence leather, which is a little bit similar to Togo, but the grains are a little bit bigger, so it makes it a little bit more slouchy, but it's definitely a super durable leather. It's very slouchy, very beautiful, very soft to the touch. The inside, it's not leather lined, and it doesn't have any type of pockets, so I would definitely recommend you to get an organizer. This is the organizer that I have by Samorga, and it does have a couple of pockets here and here, and it also makes the bag keep the structure, which is quite good, especially when storing the bag. You can see that it's quite of a slouchy bag, and I think that's the charm of it. Honestly, I really like the way that it looks. Over time, there's been 5 sizes: the TPM, the PM, the MM, the GM, and the TGM. The most popular that you're gonna see are probably the PM and the MM, and it's the 18 and the 22. Mine is the 18, which I say that it's the best for my frame. I am 5'1", so I'm quite short, so I think this is the best size for me. But I fell in love with this bag because my boyfriend's mother, she got the Picotin in the size 22 in a tube, and I really liked it. It's so subtle and so comfortable, and it's really pretty, and I actually actually really love this one. I know that it doesn't have a strap, but I think that there's a possibility to put a strap on because it does have this buckles, so you can definitely put a strap on the bag and have it like a bucket bag. So I don't bore you with the measurements. I'm gonna put this size chart right here, so if you want to screenshot the video so you can see the measurements, you're free to do so. Again, the sizes that I recommend you the most are the TM and the MM, which are like the small and the medium. As far as what I looked online, the Picotin, specifically this one in Clemence leather, runs on the $2,900. It varies if you're gonna go for a different leather. They have different prices, but this one is $2,900. I'm also gonna put a chart so you can screenshot it for future reference. I'm gonna put it right now. Now, I'm gonna tell you about my experience using the bag, the pros and cons that I have on it. And honestly, the moment that I got it, I knew that it was gonna work out because I wanted something very casual, easy to grab, and because it's a bucket bag, you can reach for things in and out quite easily, but it's not that open that you feel unsafe that someone's gonna pick things out of your bag with you not noticing because of this. I am a fan of the color, which I think that it's a big part of why I love this bag so much. Nata and Clay are beautiful. I would love Birkin or Kelly in this type of shade of color. It's definitely my color palette, and it's super comfortable actually. I get asked a lot, it fits all the way up to my shoulders, but it actually doesn't. This is the furthest that it can go with a sweater on. The handle is very comfortable. I can definitely vouch for that. It's very subtle. It doesn't really scream designer, and it's not as well known, so I really like it, and I think that you can feel the quality when you have the bag. I know that you hear this a lot, but the quality is really good, and the leather, like, you can feel like it's such a simple bag, but it makes it also super beautiful. One of the downsides that I do see is that it doesn't come with its own strap, so finding a strap in the exact shade of color is gonna be quite complicated, and I would like to have the option for when you're running errands, because sometimes I do need my hands free, so it's only a top handle bag. And I also kind of wish that it had pockets. Not feel like it has to be lined on the inside. I actually really like that it's not. I don't know if it's something that I had this acquired taste over time when wearing it. I like the way that it looks and that it is, but I wish it had its own pockets, because then you would not be as dependent on having an organizer inside of the bag. The bigger sizes do have a longer like handle drop, so it's probably easier to use it as a shoulder bag, especially when it comes to the GM. It's more like a tote than a bucket bag, so that's something to take into mind if it's what you want it for. In terms of what fits a ton of things. Like, the only thing that it probably doesn't fit is gonna be a computer, an iPad, or anything like that. I have taken short water bottles inside and no issues, it's perfect. And you can have a 360 look. I definitely don't have many cons for this bag. I thought that I was gonna have more, but when I was sitting down planning this video, I could just not think of many things that I don't like. Of course, if you're someone that likes structured bags, this is probably not for you. And they definitely have some amazing colors. Hermès is amazing when it comes to putting out new colors, and the Picotins, I saw one in vert cricket that was so beautiful. I've seen some in pink, like rose sakura, super pretty, or blue bloom. There's plenty of colors that you can choose from, and if you want to enter the brand to see how the leather feels like, and if you really want to start like down that path, I would definitely go for this one, because I know that the Garden Party and the Evelyn are a little bit more popular. I would even say that I also really like the hair bag. I still don't have a hair bag, but I would definitely buy one. So yeah, I don't know, I just think that there's plenty of bags that you can start from the brand that are actually great, that it's not just the Birkin and the Kelly. In terms of wear and tear, I still don't see any type of wear and tear on this bag. Of course, it's a little bit more slouchy than it used to be, but it's because I've used this bag quite a lot, so it's definitely gonna get like slouchier, but the leather is so soft. I really like it. I know because I've seen that there's way more leather options than just Clemence. I've seen some exotic leathers. I'm not a fan of exotic leathers, but if you are, there are some Picotins that have the exotic leather handles. But as always, if I didn't answer something that you were wondering about, please leave it in the comment section down below and I will make sure to respond. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. And yeah, thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.